Recently I've been talking about some southern music, so today I want to change the direction a little and tell you all about, in my opinion, one of the most heartwarming and beautiful realms in music. So hello there, I'm Anthony, and today we are gonna talk about Dan Johansen's Cuintha, more precisely part 2. Well, I chose the second part only because I liked it a little more than the previous one, although the two ones were great. Dan Johansen is a Norwegian guitarist who plays some kind of progressive instrumental metal and whose music is obviously inspired by Yngwie Malmsteen, and you can just hear it. But he also released 2 acoustic orchestral albums which almost brought me to tears when I was listening to them for the first time. Unfortunately, Dan isn't so known guitarist in metal community. I would even say he is one of the most underrated guitarists, but he is pretty known in Geometry Dash community where his music was used on some levels. But let's begin talking about the album. Cuintha was a realm which suffered from drought for a long time, so to end this nightmare, the 3 goddesses Zenita, Feria and Xyphani had to sacrifice themselves in order to make this realm as beautiful as it's now. The first goddess who sacrificed herself was Zenita. She used remains of her powers to create a giant waterfall, which then was named after her sacrifice. I didn't say it before, but she turned herself into the waterfall actually. But unfortunately, one sacrifice wasn't enough to save the planet, so the second goddess, Feria, flew high up into the sky and created yellow beams of light from her powers to decrease the temperatures on the surface. But it also turned her into the stone. Some people say she can be still seen among the other stars. But when the drought came back once again, the third goddess, Xyphani, had to do what it takes and make the planet safe forever. As the star turned out to be an unsolvable problem, she had to change the orbit of the planet. So she flew into the sky, fell onto the planet with full speed and started moving it, generating lots of red light. Unfortunately, the third goddess shared the fate of the 2 previous and turned into statue as well. After these 3 brutal sacrifices, realm of Cuintha was safe again. But the fate of the goddesses didn't end as badly as you would probably think. Their souls were now free, and they created 3 moons colored with red, yellow and blue. After all these events, 2 new beings were born, so-called Flying Moon Creature, which is a purple sky serpent, and Cuintha, which is lesser known spirit, but whose story is my favorite on the album, by the way. Cuintha can be hardly ever seen during the daytime, but lots of people claim to have seen it in their dreams. And it's a spirit that has a power of converting bad thoughts into optimistic and positive thinking. Also, if you want to do something evil, then Cuintha can prevent you from doing this by suggesting you in your thoughts that you may regret it in the future. And obviously these are not the only stories from the realm of Cuintha, so I encourage you all to get more familiar with it. More stories are on Dan's Bandcamp profile, so I'll put the link in the description. And when it comes to music, I didn't say many things because it's pretty simple, just acoustic guitar and some melodies, but beautiful at the same time. And I guess here it doesn't just need such a complex command. And by the way, it also helped me many times when I was going through some mental orders, so that's why I like the album even more. At this point of the video, I would like to thank you all for watching. If you like what I do here, then please hit the subscribe button and bell just to know when something new appears. And see you soon, I hope. Bye!